Beyond the News with Brian Lilley on News Talk 580 CFRA.
Tom Harris is on the line. It's no stranger to this program and this audience. And Tom, I understand you were just out at a Patrick Brown town hall.
Yeah, that's right. He's doing them across the province to try to get real feedback from public. And boy, he did not like what he got tonight. I attended a meeting out in Stittsville, and there was a good 30 people there. And he tried his absolute best to divert it away from climate change, but people kept bringing it up over and over and over. And, you know, it's interesting. I asked him, I said, do you think that we will cause dangerous climate change with our CO2 emissions? I had to ask him like 8 times. He would not answer until finally he said he didn't think there was any consensus in the science community. So I said, well, then why don't you say that? Why did you actually say the exact opposite, you know, supporting carbon pricing at the Conservative Convention? He said, I'm not going to lose the election over this issue. You know, it's amazing. He is so driven to become premier, he's going to abandon conservative principles on this and other things.
Well, you wouldn't be the first politician to go that way because at the end of the day, you do have to win. He's already heard from me, and I pressed him on it last week when he was on the radio with me during the day, that I don't think that we need to be going this way. In fact, I quoted from the IPCC report saying there hasn't been warming since '98. But I'm glad to hear that he's getting an earful from the grassroots on this. Now, what did he have to say on the issue of wind turbines? Because I understand that came up.
That was very interesting. Shelley Correa, who has a turbine only 500 meters from her house down in West Lincoln, Ontario, is among many people who live in these what are called unwilling host counties. Kathleen Wynne said she would not put turbines in communities that voted against them. She broke that promise, and she put up a turbine anyways in West Lincoln and many other counties. So
and they're about to do it in Dundas, South Dundas.
Oh, yeah.
They're about to do it in Nation Township.
So Shelley has been trying to get Patrick Brown to tell us, will you take the turbines down if you become premier in areas that have voted against it? And he would not answer. Tonight, he did answer. And I think it's because I asked him the other question 8 times that he realized I wasn't going to back down. And he said clearly, yes, he will take down the turbines in communities that voted against it. That's the first time I've heard him say that, and we should hold him to it.
All right. Good to hear. Thanks for the call, Tom.
Thank you.
Patrick Brown has more events throughout the region. Get out to them. Get involved. Put your questions to him. This is what politicians are there for. If they only hear from the same usual suspects, then they're not going to know that there are different opinions out there. And if you're a party member, and more importantly, a donor, and you make your voice heard, make sure you let them know that you're a party member and a donor. I always tell people that when dealing with politicians. Doesn't matter what party you belong to. It's a great tactic. Well, I happen to be a donor to the party, to your party. Here's my issue. What are you going to do about it? It's the reverse of what they do to all the businesses that want money from them.